Hey guys. All right, let's try some Sanrense. 3-star opening. Let's moyo it up. All right, so if I go here, hopefully we're gonna have white jumping into the corner so we can have our classic Sanrense development. Of course, yeah. Around this level, people always want to jump out. This is like a really typical, not necessarily super bad or anything, but just a really typical Q level, sometimes lower down level kind of thing. People at these levels just hate being sealed in general. But on the other hand, most of the really high level players would just grab the corner and let it happen and then, don't mind. Anyway, this should be fine for us. We're just kind of switching direction a little bit now. I need to choose connect here or go here. When white goes here, we're going to want to block, but then there's a peep and a push, and that means that maybe we want this one. It's a bit awkward for us no matter what, actually, so maybe we have to ignore that move for a while. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one, actually. Yeah, and then probably white will knight's move. So we need to be careful. If you just blindly play the usual move here, in this unique shape where there's an extra stone there, right? Then dun 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 double, not double Atari, but we lose the stones. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I think we're just going to Tanuki, maybe here. What opening you guys want to see? All right, so white kicked us. At least that's good for helping our Moyo development. This might look a little concentrated, but yeah, but it does acknowledge the existence of those stones, and so it kind of gives this move more merit. Our development is still pretty good so far. We could do something like jumping, but it's pretty easy for white to survive with something here, to be honest. Whereas this one makes it a bit harder for white to do much there. It seems all valid, even doing something like this, actually. This one and then jump. What should we do? Actually, maybe I will jump here, actually. Let's just build bigger. Even if white does stuff here, we'll attack and we'll try to just benefit as much as we can from the attack. It's not like white has that much territory. This is not fully secure yet, and this is not that big, so should be fine. Now we have to choose, are we going to just extend or are we going to double Hane? If we extend, probably white keeps pushing. If we double Hane, the first thing to check is can white immediately, screw us up. Doesn't seem like it. I think we can double Hane here. Okay. That is totally fine. So we don't want to care about these two stones too much. That would just help white sacrifice and then run fast. We want to go after the hole, that's for sure. Long term, right? That's going to be more profitable. The question is, do we Atari first and then fix this, or do we just, just fix? I actually think Atari first might be attractive. I'm just thinking that if we connect and white plays a tiger mouth, then when we want to Atari here, they might make a ko, and it might just help them with their survival in certain ways. Whereas if we Atari and then we fix and then they Atari, we get a free Atari over here. So like 1, 2, 3 here, and then Atari, and then yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and Atari. I don't want white to get this flexible, sturdy tiger mouth shape. Which is like, if we connected and they played it and we tried to Hane, they would Hane back. Whereas now, if we connect and they play the tiger mouth, we Atari and they have to connect here instead of playing here. So it's a big difference. Of course, this one does give them an eye-making move over there in the future. So there was some downside that I was thinking about. But yeah, now we get this one. So we're getting some decent points here.
Now starts.
Oh, they captured. Now we definitely want to play here. We could even go this far. There's a bit of Aji, though, of them being able to play here. And we cut, but it's a ko, and then they do something. But what can they do, actually? We're so strong. So this one, it's a bit thin, but this one might be a stronger way to play.
8, 7, 6,
yeah,
5.
Okay, we'll do that. White is going to be alive very soon. So after white, let's say white did this one and then one more move, we would probably stop attacking because that would be an eye. This would be half an eye. Okay. All right. I guess we'll just block, I guess. It's fine. We don't want complications happening with the cut over here. We can put up with this a little bit for a little while. Totally fine. If white doesn't add a move here soon, then we might... Okay, so that's cool. We have an awesome tiger mouth now. I don't think this was even good for white at this point. Yeah. So it's very... like white almost has two eyes now because there's a forcing move here. White is out. So continuing the attack is a little bit meaningless right now.
9, 8.
That's a pretty good haul,
7,
honestly, the territory there. It's not
6,
bad at all.
5.
This
4.
move is too attractive to pass up. It feels bigger to me than even a corner move. Yeah, white goes here. That's fine. I mean, I suppose if we wanted to be hyper aggressive, we could have played this move. But like, do we really want to exchange that one for white coming out more? We might want to press here later and build, right? So yeah, maybe white clamps. They might clamp or they might tenuki. Okay. So doubling up on the, you know, pincering here is inefficient because it's so narrow. And this one's already somewhat of a pincer. So kicking is the right way here. But if we kick, we do have to just make sure we pay attention to the cut over here. If this one starts to get surrounded, then,
9,
you know, we have to be
8,
careful. So,
7,
but that's okay. We have a lot of space to run and connecting and playing here. So yeah, everything is fine. We'll go high here for the extra pressure. Okay, suddenly switching to clamp is a little weird. A little bit weird. Like, is this even that big? What if I attack you? Yeah, so the first step of attacking this would be to grab the points here, probably.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Let's do that. It also starts to help this overall group, actually. We don't want to have to connect here, right? So as a Go player, constantly trying to improve, you should always try to avoid the 0-point moves when you have a way to avoid them.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't... We could push first, but I just really don't like making that exchange because it solidifies this part. So this is fine. We got the descend. Like, if they cut us, then we would capture 2 stones. So that's why when they peep to threaten the cut, right? That's a perfect time for us to get the descend to threaten the 2 stones before we connect, right? That's the good order.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure here actually if I should be doing anything more. Doesn't seem very meaningful. Okay, anyway. So now just cutting through here can be natural.
Nine, 8, 7, 6,
To keep this one
5,
weak.
4, 3, 2.
Not sure what the best shape here was, but this should be fine. You have a backup over here, so you can definitely go fast with the knight's move. It's not even fast. I was even thinking of this one. Okay, so if we play here, white also gets a clamp over there. But if we play this one, then white has the potential of push and cut. So we do still probably want to play this. I mean, we're not trying to kill this in the first place, so we shouldn't be so hung up on certain things they get. Okay, so white's peeping us. I guess we do it like this. They can get a push and peep here, but
7,
is it a problem?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just play bamboo. I don't want to give white any forcing moves out here. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Connecting is the way to take away white's forcing moves. So probably connect. Yeah, a little painful. They're playing well. White's playing well. But having this out here allows us to prolong the attack here, which, like, that's already an amazing exchange for black because, as you guys may know, this thing is invadable. I have a YouTube video about how to do the invasion properly. Like, white goes here, black goes down, white peeps. But just this exchange alone is a huge gain for black's corner territory because it was not secure. Now, if white plays here, we can block and expect to kill. Yeah, so this is what we want. Now we just follow and get the points. That's the spirit of attacking. Yeah, and having these means that in the future we might get more justification for playing here and resurrecting some danger on this group, some ability to poke at it and attack it. Right now, this is just not big
9,
enough or important enough.
8, 7,
We need to keep up
6,
the pressure from
5.
here and get territory. Okay, we're happy to see this because that's kind of like 0-point move. And also it's not even perfectly connected. So that's nice to see. Now we can just play anything. We should be ahead on territory now. Should I do this?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, before we continue, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab this. Because in the near future, white's Hane and connect can be, or descend, it can be big. Ooh. Really? I'm not an expert on this one, but this should be very dangerous for white. I think I can just go here for now and get more liberties. Sometimes you play here and try to go for a sacrifice, get thickness, but we have an extra stone already there, so that kind of defeats
9,
the point of this.
8,
So
7.
we'll go here, white's gonna descend. Hane, yeah, Atari would be bad because after black connects, you have to spend another move connecting. This is what white should do. White playing here next, for example, would be terrible. Okay, so this is always going to depend on how strong black's outside is, but we definitely want to play this. I could also switch to here and try to do something here. But okay, yeah, let's just do that. This is quite dangerous for white, I think. Pretty sure this is overplay. I think because of our move over there, when we played 3-3, white needed to just connect and then let us Hane. And then go back, and then we can Tanuki. That's the help of this stone, is, you know, white cannot capture these. So now, my guess is that to save this, white's going to have to lose these three, and that's going to be amazing for us. Even if we get a little bit pillaged over here, I think it'll still be good for us. Just turn maybe. I don't even care what happens to this
9,
area anymore.
8, 7.
I'm gonna use a Byoyomi
6,
here though,
5,
because I want to see if I can
4,
get away with
3,
playing a move on this
2,
side.
1.
Because if I play a fix somewhere here, like
2
this one
Byoyomis
into
left.
whatever, then white pushing, I might still get to capture this. Letting white just cut here could maybe be too good for white.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2.
We were prepared. I mean, yeah. Even if we get some kind of like outside, like this was white's corner to begin with, right? Especially if we make white take them off, like it's going to be good for us as long as we get a lot of outside or we get a capture. So white's pushing out now. This one successfully defends this area. And now we can't do this one because because of that stone, the cut here is going to be a problem, but we can play
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess just here. And then they play there and then we jump down maybe. Oh, switching. Yeah. So if we push through, white gets to double Atari, so we can't push through. This is actually very confusing now. I still think that it's going to be good for us. We don't lose like that much here. It wasn't that big.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's do this. Okay, so with this move, probably white's going to be able to capture the corner. But then we get a lot of outside. It's going to be like good for us no matter what. Probably straight. Probably going straight is good here. Yeah, then we just go after this move soon. Okay, we're actually we're probably happy to see this actually. I'm not really sure how to play over here. It's a bit I mean, this attach pretty much gets white out, so we don't like that.
9.
So maybe
8,
doing this
7,
and then
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just gonna go here. I don't even know what to play. We already got something. Man, this person really likes kicking. Should we do this again? Who has this ladder? White has the ladder, okay. So we can't really do that. We can go close though and then aim here. I'll show you guys another way of doing something to this corner.
9.
Yeah, it
8,
involves playing here.
7, 6.
Like this one, go down, knight's move, boom, 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 cut. Okay, so they defended against it. Can I be annoying here? Is it worth doing? It probably is worth doing.
9, 8.
I'm gonna try to be annoying. I still don't know what to do here. Maybe capture is good because capture creates a liberty shortage thing actually for these. So capture is like Sente to make white move this. Somehow my intuition is telling me that capture is
9,
good.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know, might be bad. Interesting. Not bamboo or attach. 1, 2. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't really know what to play here now. I was thinking of like touching white's liberties and then blocking this. I guess if they go here, can we attach and cross cut? I guess this move could be really annoying actually.
9.
You choose that.
7.
That means you went back on your earlier decision to not take. All right. So there's Aji of this move. I kind of want to block this though. That's where the real points are at. Let's do that and make white fear this. Probably white cuts. And we don't necessarily have to respond. Ooh, okay. That's fine. We'll take the solidification. That's quite a big territory. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Can I fight this? If I Atari and connect, do you have the ladder? Not really, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but actually that's too small of a gain for me to want to think about ladder breakers in the future. Rather than being able to, like right now, for example, I don't want to cut this. I want to play here. Because if I cut this, then white can make me worry about it later. And then even if I add a second move, it's so small. So we don't want that. What about this, by the way? What's going on with this one? Are you okay?
9, 8, 7.
Are you sure you're
6,
okay?
5, 4, 3, 2.
And turn the volume down. That might have been... Let me know if it was like loud for you guys. Oh my god. So if you cut, I can push. Dun, 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 dun,
8,
dun, dun.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, this seems problematic for you. Yeah, when I blocked here, white was supposed to add a move, I think. Are you gonna make a crazy ko? Oh. Oh, I got hustled. Okay, my bad. Yeah. You didn't see anything. Oh god. Okay, I got hustled. My bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have missed that. I don't know why I missed that. No excuses though. No excuses. How did I miss that? That's a basic dumpling squeeze. Okay, fine. We didn't lose much. We lost a little bit. We lost a little bit.
6,
A little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah. I don't know. That's okay. We benefited a lot in the game before that. So should be okay. Should be okay. We also need to
Yo-yo now starts.
you know, we have to be careful of our two eyes with this group. So we have easily an eye here, but we do need to be able to make another eye in another part here. So, okay, they want to probably go down here. I do have time to connect, I think. Okay, let's just cut our losses here and do this. Yeah, we failed actually pretty big here. Accidental blunder. Cutting here. Maybe white wants to just get this attached in Sente. I'm actually starting to worry about this. My focus wasn't really all there.
8, 7, 6,
And I forgot about
5,
this group.
4, 3, 2.
What if I Atari'd and then attached and took your liberty away? Okay. Erasing us here. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, this whole part here is just actually a disaster. Thankfully, we have so much territory from the beginning.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
If I can actually find a way to cut through this, I can turn the tables and, you know, instead of just making this group safe, I can also bring this group into some slight danger. That's a very slow move. Can I do like a super Tsuji?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me try. I'm gonna try making a mess here. It might not be good. But I need to acknowledge the slight danger of this group if white cuts here. You know, slight danger. Huh? Oh, another really slow one. Okay, white's really foaming at the mouth for going after this group, I think. But that's okay. We're going to go after your group. All right, what's the next best move here? Hane? Extend?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I think white was too slow to act on this black group. We can defend this with a, I guess, efficient move here. Threatening Atari. Is it efficient? It might be.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because now all these cuts are fixed. I'm threatening something here. Okay, white goes after that. We have a nice double Atari here for a squeeze. Maybe I can bring back white's nightmares about this group. So let's do that, I guess. I don't see why not. I think it's fairly sente for us. I think white needs to worry about this move. Oh, when I do that, can white switch to here?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I need to be careful, actually.
Last Byoyomi.
So maybe I should do this.
9.
I could also just extend.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one feels like it's helping white a lot though over here. I might be investing too much into this thing. Okay, so this cut is not really a problem. It's only this stone that's really a problem. But I have a working net here. That's kind of helpful. I want to push here. That would be so
9, 8,
good.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's do this first. And it helps this group too. Sorry. So sorry. So sorry. That doesn't do anything. That does not the things. So, by the way, what's going on with your group? I guess there's an eye there, but yeah, this is definitely a good move now. It also gives us a eye making follow-up too. It's a good move.
7, 6, 5.
And then soon we're going to play here. Prevent white from getting an eye here. Give white some stress about this wedge maybe. If I had timed things better. Then I could have exploited this timing. Can I actually exploit this timing? Maybe.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Probably I can get this one. Was this even a good exchange though? It makes white a stick, but it also loses the push. But I guess the push would just... Yeah, maybe it's okay. All right, so white can make an eye there. But this one... Yeah, this one's more important. Is white dead, by the way? Because if they play here, then I can... Oh, no. Yeah. So white has guaranteed life. Okay. That's fine. Pushing out. Pushing out. This is technically only one eye. So we don't...
9.
No, I think it's fine. We'll just play this. We can start to focus on this white group, I think. It's very, very weak. White does have this bump, which they can use to fix this in Sente. It doesn't fix everything, though. It just fixes this connection.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is not alive yet. White needs to play a move here to be alive. But they can also run out, so we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah. I do need some kind of response there. This doesn't work because the cut will still work for them. So probably here. Because then even this bump doesn't really affect us too much. So probably here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's better for endgame compared to this one. Yeah, I figured they would bump here, but that is not 2 eyes. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Might as well aggro. I mean, might as well not aggro. Doesn't make sense. What might as well, yeah, pressure this group. And in the mess of it, we might get stones here and then come back and kill this group. Okay. So if we push and then we block.
9.
Yeah, they have like a wedge thing here coming.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's actually a little tricky to do this. I could play this even, actually.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's try being calm. Even just letting white out, it's not a big deal. And we're just going to try to involve this white group with this white group. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if I should have exchanged that thing. But this is good because we're going to gain strength right around here. White still ultimately needs to get out here. They're probably going for a squeeze. And I think this group's going to die. Like if they pull this out, then we just go and then kill this. Yeah, so this actually connects white, which is a bit sad for us. Because here, we have to stop the wedge, and then they go here and capture. But that means that we can capture this in Sente.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yes, that does mean that. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
And I think that might be enough to come back and kill this white group now. Maybe. So white is connected. Can we bother? Oh, they actually can already do some slightly risky. I mean, it's big risk for them. Okay. There's still a cut here, so maybe I can get one more move.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So white is locally dead here now. Choosing that one made it so that this one never leads to Atari to cut us off. So yeah, we still don't want to get cut off. If I peep here and then connect, what can white do? Cut
9,
this, go
8,
back,
7,
this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't I just do that actually? And then connect? Yeah, I think white, isn't white destroyed now? Okay, so white is saying if I cut, then this. White's able to go back.
9.
What if I don't cut
8,
though?
7, 4, 3, 2.
This is probably okay. White has to play here now, and then we just surround. I mean, I think we have enough territory to not bother killing anyway, but yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. There's no way White would win a Liberty fight even if they could create a Liberty fight. So everything is fine.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Don't really need to directly Atari, but I didn't really see a reason not to. I guess, okay. I guess there could have been like a throw-in like a Liberty fighting scenario. Maybe it's the wrong way. Maybe it should be the jump. But if I want to block super tightly, then it's a different story. Which one's better? I don't know.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but this seems like a better shape. I don't really see this being a Liberty issue. If it comes down to a Liberty fight, I hardly see White winning that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, White makes an eye here, so we need to break this one. All right, that should be it. That should be it. Game's probably gonna end soon. Let me know, how you guys found this one.
9,
Whether you learned anything.
7, 6, 5,
What opening you'd
4,
like to see.
3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
Recommend you guys to not only join the Discord, discord.gg/BenKyo Baduk, but also check out BenKyo League. The complete Go Players experience. Okay, I think White's trying to go after this group. So we're gonna
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
we're gonna just fix that, I think. Should I have Atari'd here? Maybe. Maybe. But they have to cut us first for anything to... I guess cutting is kind of incente here. Didn't they just make a huge mistake? Needs to cut us first, right? That's a giant mistake. Because that's not even Sente, right? I don't think that we even have to respond to this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, they still can play this and then rescue that. So, okay. There is actually a... My bad. There is kind of a Liberty fight going on. I think I should have Atari'd here. Yeah, that would have made it so that this move is then also Atari for us.
9, 8, 7.
I messed up a little bit, I guess.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Messed up a little bit. Huh? Okay. This last part we kind of fumbled a bit actually. Although White doesn't really have that many liberties, so it's probably okay. Little bit anticlimactic, perhaps. Oh my god, this window. So they play here, I guess. We play this one. And then we have to like figure out the best way to Liberty fight here. We're going to want to cut here soon. Doesn't seem like we can make two eyes. Don't think. Although it could still be a good Liberty move. Oh, wait a second. I didn't even notice that white would just die here. Yeah, I didn't even notice. That's what I get for playing late at night, I guess. All right, so that was that. What did they do wrong in the game, right? Well, I mean, this is pretty uncommon, but okay. I do think this is better for black. And this wasn't really good for white, like especially giving us the tiger mouth at the end. It wasn't even worth doing, I think. So definitely black is ahead right now, but not by too much. Yeah, we're just naturally gaining so much here. That's really good for black. And then we probably messed up somewhere here, but white definitely overplayed. So even though the result is probably fine for us, I'm sure we have many mistakes here and there. But if you think about the points, right? White really only gets like 5, maybe about 15 points in the end. And we get all these extra stones outside and like capture here and stuff. And in the first place, white's corner was easily 15 plus. So the capture that they do here means nothing. Even this extra territory didn't really result in an increase. So they need to play here. And then we would have just done something else. Maybe like a few moves here, followed by maybe just being safe with this group, doing something. Maybe cutting through here. My plan with this in the game was something like this, maybe. Threatening to cut through here or, yeah, wrap around that way, maybe. I didn't think about it too much, though, so it could be bad. Like this. And then maybe here. And basically we're cutting through this group. And if they played somehow the other side, then yeah, I was thinking about doing this. If they try to double Atari, then I think, yeah, this was very iffy, but I think the risk to white is fairly large. Because what if we just use this kind of co-threat? Right, and then probably game over. So they, they respond, and then we take back. And then can white really play any co-threat? Probably no. I don't think anything on the board is a co-threat, really. Because even this kind of move, it wouldn't actually kill our corner with one more move. And so, whereas this group is like almost dying. Yeah, I would have to think a little bit though. Like if I have more co-threats, then I could just respond. White takes, and then still we have this one, which is threatening the entire group. So white has to respond. Then we take this back, and then this is no longer really that big anymore, I think. So we would just take that. The game would be good for black. So yeah, what did they sort of do wrong, right? Let me know your questions down below, by the way. Happy to answer. And, the comments and things help the channel. So I think right off the bat, white is off to a bad start. Normally just jumping into here. Yeah, just remember, right? You're not trying to kill this. You're not. You're trying to benefit. Look at all this benefit. This territory is already like 12, 16, 22, plus a bit more here. Like close to 30 already. Which is like probably more than both of white's corners combined. And this is even like still vulnerable. And this group's also not alive yet. So white has to invest this, which sets white, you know, it's not a points move, so it sets white behind more, and then we get this one. Yeah, this is easily close to 30 points. This 4 square here plus this is already 20, and then a bit and a bit. So more than 25 maybe. White's just becoming busy, right? Like right off the bat, 2 weak groups. Yeah. White probably shouldn't descend here until, because they're running out anyway. So imagine this, right? Imagine white keeps running and eventually is safe, just like the game. Rather than descend here and give us the block, you rather invade at the 3-3 here. Yeah. So this exchange is really good for black. Yeah, I think white needs to connect because of this one. I think white needs to connect and give us this. This was interesting. I definitely made a lot of mistakes. But I do believe black got the better outcome. My main awkwardness was how to deal with this move. I'm just not really sure. Yeah. I don't know if I should capture or if I should maybe play nothing. Or even play here. Although I'm pretty content getting this. So overall, I don't have too much complaints about how I played this. Yeah. Not sure for this choice, actually. What I was going to show you guys is that, like, if they ignore and then we play here and they go down and we knights move and then push and then cut and then this one is going to cause one of white's groups to die, and that's how the corner will live. Yeah. So we messed up huge here later. We blundered because we didn't see a squeeze, but white needed to respond to this one with that. Yeah, or here. Okay, I think that's good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to comment and like and you know, support the channel so that I can, you know, keep making more, and I have plans to do my best to stay consistent and also ramp up on the weekly uploads. And you can catch me on Twitch too, twitch.tv/BenKyoBaduk for live streams. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming on YouTube as well. And check out BenKyo League. All right, see you guys later.